Yeah, well, we don't overreact to a 1-3 or 3-1 deficit, or if it's even. You don't pay too much attention to that because a lot of factors are in play, throughout an 82-game season. But you just learn a little bit about your opponent every time you play them. So you just study those and make your adjustments.
One, you feel pretty good?
We got to win at least one game to win the series up there. So might as well start with game one. Try to go out and win game one. I don't think about the past. I don't think about anything other than we have one game to play. Preparing these guys for everything they need to do to get a win. Well, you always have to adjust to your opponent, and you can be a little more pointed, with your matchups and things when you get into a playoff series. So, there is some flexibility, some things we can do.
And that'll tweak from game one to game two, depending on how this goes.
Absolutely. They're a great defensive team. So, everything's going to be difficult. We got to work to get the ball where we want to get it. We got to screen. Work to get open and then make good decisions when help comes. They're a very aggressive help defensive team, so we got to make sure we're making the right reads.
Is there a particular matchup with their offense you see as kind of being the trickiest getting into this series?
Their offense, a lot of them. Lowry, DeRozan, and Valanciunas inside. In particular, Patterson and Scola, with their pick and pop game. Ross coming off the bench, I think, is a big key for them. So there's a lot of them that we're concerned about.
Do you think Solomon Hill's three-point shooting, which has been hot of late, could be a factor in this series?
Yeah, I think he's going to make 7 threes every game this series. And if he doesn't, then I'm taking him out.
Frank, what are your thoughts on having, opening the playoffs, not in sort of the prime time scenario?
It doesn't bother me. We're going to play a game, whether it's at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12:30. We get our rest. We make sure that we're mentally sharp and go out and play the game. Yeah, I think everybody's ready. The guys that have been in it, guys that missed it last year. This group's ready to get to this point.
What would you say the overall atmosphere of practice has been the past 2 days as opposed to the regular season?
Focused. I think there's been a heightened focus. We've been pointed not to kind of overwork them, but a lot of mental preparation in the film room and with what we're doing on the court.